I'm making a little video today to show everyone how it is to record darks, or what we need to do to record darks, which is a very, very, very important step to any type of astrophotography. You can do astrophotography without darks, but if you do, you're going to have a lot of noise and your images aren't going to look very crisp. So my suggestion for everybody, especially using the Dwarf 3, is to always take darks before your session and take darks at the end of your session, because you're going to have temperature fluctuations throughout, and you want to get the temperatures aligned from when it's capturing those images, right? So that's why it's very important. And sometimes I will even stop a session midway through when I've noticed that the temperature has dropped by 5 degrees or more and I don't have set of darks for that temperature. I will stop my session, do a capture of say 10 darks, and then start my session up again, because it just makes the final image all that much more crisp. Okay, so what we do to start off doing darks, it's really simple. So I'm going to back out right to the get-go, so don't mind it going sideways here. So we just go into live mode, we click on the 3 dots, and that brings up the options for darks here. So we're going to click on dark, and it's going to load up every single set of dark that I have taken from various exposures and different gain settings. So it allows me the variety for when I'm capturing nebulae, deep space objects, comets, whatever it is that I'm focusing on. It gives me that ability. Okay, so to do darks, it's really simple. You don't need a lot of darks. Like, it's programmed to do 10 darks automatically, which is more than fine. I find the butter zone or the sweet zone is about 50 darks per exposure and time length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it for 15 shutter, which is 15 seconds, and then we're going to have a gain setting for 100. Now we just simply click on the gain as you see there, and we're going to change it to 100. Now the reason I'm doing 100 is I want to try and capture some galaxies. So galaxies generally need a higher gain because you want to bring out the light and the details of it. When it comes to emission nebulas and so on, I tend to have the gain around 60. So what I'm going to do here, and I'm not going to show you all the processes, but I'll do the set at 15 for 100, and then afterwards I'm going to do a set of 30 at 100. I'm going to do a set of 60 at 100, and I'm going to do a set of 120 at 100, because when I'm shooting my targets, I always will do different exposure times. I like doing 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 120 second on a target if possible, because each time length brings out different details, and the more you add into it, more data you have into your target, the better it is. And you can avoid stars blowing out by using lower capture or exposure times. So that's another reason why I like to do it. So fiddle around with it. You'll find your sweet zone and what you like best. You don't have to do it like I do it. Everyone has their own methods and madness, right? Whatever it is that makes you happy, go for it. I fully support you. And if anyone needs help or tips, you can always reach out to me. So let's start this capture. All right, so we're not going to go through the whole process. So it's going to take 10 shots. And you can see at the bottom right here, it's already 1% done. Once it's done, it simply will change from this loading screen here back to how it was. So you'll have your set now in your list that I'm scrolling through right here. And then I'll simply start my next session by hitting add dark again. So that's pretty much it. And then when it comes to the image processing, the Dwarf automatically will be stacking those images into your captures. So as such, you don't really have to worry about it. If you want to do manual processing, you just grab your Dwarf files, darks from where they're saved at, and then you just copy it into the tools that you're using to stack with. All right, so pretty straightforward and simple. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a follow, the routine and jazz. And if you want a Dwarf 3 or a Dwarf product, let me know. Use my affiliate link I appreciate any support you can give. Give me a subscribe. Take care.